Hi everyone, my name is Rakhi Kaur and I have been teaching statistics, mathematics and Excel for the past 5 years. So today I'm going to teach you about advanced Excel and we are discussing few advanced Excel functions that can boost your career to the next level. So these functions are not actually functions, these are our buddies for day-to-day life because these are going to be useful for throughout our journey. So if you have any doubt in the session, then please do let me know in the comment section. So I will try to respond each of the comments and explain in detail. So without wasting time, let's get started. Today we will start with VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. In VLOOKUP, the letter V stands for vertical and lookup means to search and return a value. Okay, similarly in HLOOKUP, the letter H stands for horizontal and lookup means to search and return a value. Now suppose you are working in a company. You may work in a sales department, HR department, finance department or operation department. One thing is in common that all departments you have to deal with a large amount of data. From the large amount of data you have to create the reports, match information and find specific values from the big tables. These are very common tasks in any job role. To find values from the large tables, we usually use VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP function in Excel. Before we learn VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, let's first understand the format of the data table. So here topic is advanced function, subtopic is lookup function, syntax is VLOOKUP and we will use the data as E047. Here you can see that for VLOOKUP the data is arranged vertically. This means we have heading in columns and below each heading we have the corresponding data. So we have the headings as movie title, genre, country, age group, number of people and gender and rating, right? Now under each of these heading the data is listed in the rows. So this is how the vertical data looks like, and for this kind of table we can use VLOOKUP. In VLOOKUP the lookup value or the search key should always be in the first column of the table. Similarly for HLOOKUP we can see that we have the data in a single column. Okay, that means we have the data, corresponding data arranged horizontally. Okay, here we have the headings as name, personal trainer, preferred workout time, fitness goal, core workout and membership duration as our headings, and beside each heading we have our data horizontally. For this kind of data format we use HLOOKUP function, and always remember in HLOOKUP the search key must be presented in the first row of the table. For VLOOKUP we must have a vertical table of data like this. Now suppose you have to answer this question based on this data. Before we dive in, let's quickly cover a few basics: what an index is and what true and false mean in Excel. Here for all the 5 questions, the search keys are the movie titles. The search keys are in the column 1, so based on them we have to answer all the questions. Since the search key is in column 1, movie title will be indexed as 1. Accordingly, we index the other column as genre index 2, country will be indexed as 3, age group will be indexed as 4, number of people will be indexed as 5, gender will be indexed as 6 and rating will be indexed as 7. Now false means exact match. Excel will find only the exact value that matches the search key. If it doesn't find any exact match, it will return not applicable. And similarly for true, it is true means approximate match. Excel will find the closest value that is less than or equal to the search key. It is usually used to sorted data. Now let's solve the question one by one. I will write the search keys below the yellow heading and the output will appear below the green heading. The first question is, what is the genre of inception? For this, our search key is inception and we need to find the genre of inception. Now, in the cell below movie, we will write inception, and for the genre, we will use VLOOKUP function below genre. So, it is equals to VLOOKUP. Then we have to give the search key. So, we will click on the cell where we have written inception, then we will give comma, and then we have to select the table array, that is the entire table of data, and then we will give the column index number. So for genre our column day index is 2 as discussed before, and for range lookup it would be false for exact match. Okay, now we will close the bracket and press enter. Now once we press enter, the output shows that the genre of inception is science fiction. So genre is basically a science fiction movie. Now the second question is, what is the rating of The Godfather? Again our search key is a movie name, The Godfather. This time we need to find the rating of the movie. So in the search key cell write The Godfather, and then to find the rating we use a VLOOKUP function as equals to VLOOKUP, and for search key we will click on the cell where we have written The Godfather and then comma, then we will again select the table array from A to G, the overall data, and then we will comma, we will give the column index, and rating is in the 7th column, so index would be 7, and then again comma and write false every time, and then again close the bracket and press enter. Once we press the enter, then the output you will see the rating of The Godfather is 4.7770. Now the third question is, what is the age group of viewers for The Notebook? Again our search key is the movie name, The Notebook. This time we need to find the age group of viewers. So in the search key cell we will write The Notebook, and in the output cell under age group we will use the VLOOKUP function. So it would be equals to VLOOKUP, and for search key we have to click on The Notebook, and then again you have to select the table range, and for column index as we have age group in the 4th column, so it would be 4. Then we will write false and we will close bracket and press enter, and once we press enter, then we will see the age group of viewers for The Notebook is 35 to 44 years. The next question is, how many people in lakhs watch Titanic? So again our search key is the movie name Titanic. This time we need to find the number of people in lakhs who watch the movie. So in the search key cell we will write Titanic, and in the output cell equals to VLOOKUP. For search key we will click on Titanic, comma, then we will have to select the entire table, and then comma, then column index is 5 because we have number of people in lakhs in the 5th column, then comma, then false and bracket close. Then once we press the enter, the output shows that 100 lakh people watched Titanic. Finally the last question, what is the gender distribution for Toy Story 4? For this our search key is the movie title Toy Story 4. Now we need to find the gender distribution for this movie. So under movie we will write the search key as Toy Story 4, and below gender we will use the VLOOKUP function as equals to VLOOKUP, and for search key we will click on the movie Toy Story 4, then comma, and we will select the entire table of data, then comma, then we will give column index as 6 because the 6th column is gender, then comma, then false, and then bracket close and press enter. Once we press enter, we will see the gender distribution for Toy Story 4 is female. VLOOKUP in Microsoft Excel has a big limitation, and it is possible to make error while using VLOOKUP if you are not aware of this limitation. One of the biggest limitation of VLOOKUP is the lookup column or the search key column must always be on the left side of the table. So let's understand this with a small example. In our previous example, we had a table with these columns: movie title, genre, country name, age group, number of people who watched in lakhs, gender and rating. Here it is pretty much evident that movie title is our first column, column A, and it is on the left side of the other columns. Now you can see if we use the movie title to search for the genre or rating, the VLOOKUP will work perfectly. Why? Because the movie title column is placed to the left of the genre and rating columns. Now imagine this situation. Now genre is in column A and movie title is in column D. Now you want to find the genre using movie title. Can you use VLOOKUP? No, you cannot. Right? Why? Because VLOOKUP only searches from left to right. But here, if you want to find the rating using movie title, you can still use VLOOKUP. Why? Because movie title is in column D and rating is in column G. So movie title is still on the left side of rating. And since VLOOKUP works from left to right, it will work perfectly in this case. Here you can notice one more thing. When we select only the required columns from movie title to rating, our table becomes smaller. Now the new table range is D1 to G16. So in this smaller table, movie title become our index 1, number of people who watch this movie in lakhs become index 2, gender become index 3, rating become index 4. So now we can use VLOOKUP function as equals to VLOOKUP, the search key as the godfather, and then comma, then we will select the table range and we will give index as 4, and then comma, then false, and then close bracket. Now once we press enter, then we will see the output as 4.7770. So this is how we can use VLOOKUP function in Microsoft Excel. I hope this explanation help you to understand VLOOKUP more clearly. Before using VLOOKUP, always check your table structure, select the correct table range, use the correct column index number. Okay, then there will be no error. Now, here we can see that the data is arranged horizontally. That means the headings are in the first column and data is arranged horizontally across columns. In this table, we have information about name, personal trainer, preferred workout time, fitness goal, core workout, and membership duration. Based on these data, we are going to solve some questions. Where the first question is, what is the personal trainer for Kavya Reddy? Before moving forward, let's first assign the index numbers to each row or variable. Since HLOOKUP works horizontally, the row index number is counted from top to bottom. Okay, so name will be indexed as 1, personal trainer index 2, preferred workout time as index 3, fitness goal index 4, core workout index 5, membership duration index 6. Now here we will write the lookup value below the yellow heading, and below the green heading we will display the output. Now let's see how to use HLOOKUP. To find the personal trainer for Kavya Reddy, we will search for the lookup value Kavya Reddy in the first row of the table. And to find out the output, we will write equals to HLOOKUP. Then select the search key as Kavya Reddy, then comma, then select the table range from name to membership duration, then comma, then enter the row index number as 2 because personal trainer is in the row 2. Then comma, type false and bracket close, and once you press the enter, you will see the personal trainer status for Kavya Reddy is no. Now for second question, we have to find out what is the preferred workout time for Aditya Verma. To find the preferred work time for Aditya Verma, we will type search key as Aditya Verma, and for output we will use equals to HLOOKUP. Then click on the search key Aditya Verma, then select the table range from name to membership duration, then enter the row index as 3 because preferred workout time is in the row 3. Then type false and bracket close. Once you press enter, you will get the output for Aditya Verma. The preferred workout time is afternoon. Next question is, what is the fitness goal of Riya Malhotra? To find this, we will write the same for search key as Riya Malhotra, and for output we will write equals to HLOOKUP, and then for search key we will click on Riya Malhotra, then comma, then we will select the table range and comma, then row index as 4 because we have fitness goal in the row 4, and then comma false and bracket close. Once we press enter, we will see the output for Riya Malhotra is general fitness. So fitness goal for Riya Malhotra is general fitness. The fourth question is, what is the core workout assigned to Neha Kapoor? So to find this, we will write Neha Kapoor as the search key below yellow highlight, and to get the output we will use same function equals to HLOOKUP bracket, and then we will click on the search key Neha Kapoor, then comma, then again the same table range, comma, and then row index as 5 because core workout is in row 5. then comma, then false for exact match, then close bracket, and once we press enter, we will see the core workout for Neha Kapoor's Mountain Climbers. Now the last question is, how many months is Vikram Gupta's membership duration? To find this, we will use Vikram Gupta as the search key, and then for output we will use equals to HLOOKUP, and for search key we will click on the search key as Vikram Gupta, then comma, then we will select the table range, and then comma, then row index as 6 because membership duration is in row 6. Then we will write false to get the exact match, then close bracket and press enter. Here I would like to address one more important point. When you are typing the search key, you need to be very careful. If you accidentally add an extra space before, after, or even in between the text while typing the search key, the formula may not work properly. The search key must exactly match the value in the row 1. Even a small mistake like an extra space can cause the formula to return not applicable. Here for Vikram Gupta, I accidentally added a space before typing the name. However, in the actual search row, there is no space before Vikram. Because of this mismatch, Excel returned an error as not applicable. Once I removed the extra space before Vikram, the formula worked correctly and returned the correct output. And the membership duration for Vikram Gupta is 24 months. So always make sure that your search key is typed exactly the same as it appears in the table, without any extra spaces or spelling mistakes.